The movie entitled Grave of the Fireflies is based on the novel by Akio Kunisaka, based on the true story of his life during the World War II. The movie was directed by Isao Takahata. The movie was tragic and histrionic. It capsulized the destructive effects of the atomic bombs on Japan, where Sita and Shitsuko, the siblings, suffer from starvation and malnourishment as the reason of the war. They try to survive in their own ways, only to find the catastrophic results of abandonment, the poverty, and starvation. But not only the siblings are suffer, also the people who felt the war. The movie relied heavily on the themes of family by portraying the kind and loving relationship between the two siblings, Shitsuko and Sita. When the air raids happen, their mother is critically injured and later dies. Sita conceals their mother's death from Shitsuko to keep her happy. But later, Sita tells to her sister of their mother's death. The siblings move in with their auntie on their mother's side to survive. While living in their auntie house, Sita focuses on his sister to keep her happy and safe. However, the conflicts between his auntie cause him to decide to leave his aunt's house. The reason of accusing Sita on having done nothing to earn the food she cooks. All of that insulting he received to his auntie, that's why he decided to leave. They use the money of their mother to buy their needs and foods. But the day passed, they ran out of food and suddenly, no one in the farmer sell the rice. Cause of Sita steals from farmers, but the farmer found out he's stealing, for which he is beaten and sent to a police by a farmer. The officer understands why Sita is stealing because of hunger, that's why he discharged him. Every day that passed was not easy for the siblings, especially when Shitsuko got sick, stealing clothes and selling them in exchange for food, so that her sister could have something to feed during the air raids. Sita decided to take the last money left in the bank to buy food for his sister. But that day he also found out that their father is already dead. Sita bought a watermelon for his sister to feed, but he reached out to his sister, who was weak and chewing on a marble. And that was the last day he would give food to his sister. His sister Shitsuko died because of the lack of food and due to illness. Sita buys a charcoal to use in Shitsuko's cremation, and he cremates Shitsuko's body and hair stuff. After the cremation, Sita puts some of Shitsuko's ashes into a candy tin and climbed down to the hill, and never back to the shelter where they lived together. The shelter where they were happy for a short time and they left forever memory. All the decisions we made in our life have a good and bad consequences. The story tells of two siblings, Sita and Shitsuko, and their desperate struggle to survive during the last month of the World War II, but it ends too gravely. The film tells of the tragic deaths of two siblings, Sita and Shitsuko. Aren't they only died during the war? How you realize Sita chooses innocence and pride to restrict him to his selfish motive of moral, believing in his own capabilities to care for his sister without really seeing his personal capability, which is lead to his and his sister's death.